Alright, welcome everybody. This is the very general oracle reading for everyone for the new moon in Aquarius 2020 that I'm doing for you. I'm just gonna give the cards a brief shuffle while I introduce the video. So yeah, this video is for everyone. It's a very general reading. Please check out my Etsy channel, my Etsy store, and my YouTube channel for more personal readings, for the pick-a-pile readings on various topics, and contact me if need be, if you're interested, if you have questions, if you have a topic you would like to see a reading done around. So the energies with this reading can be in effect for up to a fortnight before or a fortnight after the new moon is exact. So that's about a 2-week period of time a fortnight is. Just keep that in mind. You may also wish to watch the full moon in Cancer video and the full moon in Leo video when that comes out, because the energies are apt to overlap. So Aquarius, ruler of the 11th house, is an air sign. I've chosen to bring the Amy Brown Fairy Wisdom Oracle to the table because of that, and a lot of the cards that, or a lot of the decks that have affirmations on them, things like that. So, see what we have. Oops. Also, if you're not in the public Facebook group, you may want to join that, because I release announcements about Facebook events where you can earn discounts and prizes, and there's games and special readings at special prices there on a regular basis, whereas I don't announce them on YouTube so much anymore. The public group is free to join. The tribe membership group, which is now called the VIP membership group, there's a $45 entry fee to that, but you get a lot of coupons and discounts and special offers and things throughout the year. Also, if you enjoyed the video and you take the time to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that's really appreciated. Helps the channel out, helps the video get seen, and I appreciate it. So, new moon in Aquarius, general reading for all of us, 2020. Oh my God. There we go. Okay, so we have Cancer, the 4th house, showing up reverse, and Gemini, the 3rd house, showing up reverse. We just had a full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Cancer. Alright. And Gemini is the sign that comes before Cancer. It's an air sign like Aquarius, so they're sister signs, as it said. Let's see what else we have. 3 of these. So we're looking at blockages and imbalances within our own emotions and our own thinking, I think, in large here, with these 2 cards showing up reverse. Okay. What we're thinking, what we're saying to ourselves, our mental dialogue, what we're feeling, and also how we're expressing our feelings or not expressing our feelings, and how we are speaking and communicating and distributing information, sharing information with others. Okay. These cards coming up. Okay, then we have no doubt, practice, support. support. Monetary hornbeam, and coast redwood. Right side up. First, I'm gonna read out of the booklet for these tree cards. I'm using the Mystic Mantra deck today. This is not intended to substitute any medical or healthcare wellness advice. Please make decisions about doing yoga on your own authority with proper consultation when necessary. Okay, color cards. We have silver, be persistent, chocolate, nourish your body and soul, emerald, calm your mind, body, and soul, and plum, overcome your challenges. So here's the thing. This fourth house energy, Cancerian energy, it has to do with our nervous system to an extent. Both of these do. Right? Our nervous system, how much anxiety we're carrying around, how much worry and fear we're carrying around, how comfortable we are in our home environment, on the planet, in our relationships, within our own skin. And Cancer is the sign of nurturance, of the mother, of divine feminine energy. And so it's, we have chocolate, nourish your body and soul. We have emerald, calm your mind, body, and soul. There is a message here about how we're going to be better directed and better able to make healthy decisions for ourselves and overcome our challenges, overcome our fears, come out of our shell in appropriate timing when we are nurturing ourselves, when we are making time to calm ourselves mentally, emotionally, physically within our bodies. So this is important. I don't want you to overlook it. Okay. Also, now we have plum here, overcome your challenges. Aquarius is the sign of the future. Capricorn has to do with planning for the future. Aquarius is the future. It's the future self. It's futuristic thinking. And so there's an energy of moving forward, right? And like releasing the past. Cancer, the fourth house too, has to do with the past and nostalgia. So we're overcoming our challenges, overcoming past programming to an extent, I think, and defense mechanisms that we've picked up that are outdated. They're no longer serving us. Okay? There's that energy going on. Fairy cards, we have Wild Violet and Pedestal. And I'm going to take a look at the Mystic Mantra cards now. We have Sleeping Angle Pose. I speak my truth and allow the universe to light my way. Gemini showing up reversed. Okay, this is blockages and balances to third house energy, challenges to overcome. There could have been some lying going on your part or other people's part. There could have been misunderstandings, withholding information for sure, Cancer reverse too. And I do think that's a challenge or something that's become stale that the universe is asking us to come out of, to become more comfortable in speaking your truth. more safe to speak your truth, and believe that the universe is lighting your path, the universe is lighting your way, you are divinely guided. So it's safe to do that and to start actually speaking the truth, clearing up some of these misunderstandings. Let's keep looking at the cards. You have the pyramid pose. My mind is clear. I speak my truth with confidence and ease. So another one about communicating your truth in an effective way. Raised lotus pose. What I speak and feel creates my reality. So also speaking confidently, speaking with ease, speaking with faith, but also speaking with the understanding that your words hold power, and that the way that you think, the way that you feel, the way that you speak, they're creating your reality. Okay, so it's your choice. But looking at how the majority of us want to create our reality, we are being asked to take a look at our throat chakra, take a look at our heart chakra, do any necessary healing there, recovering, overcome fears, challenges, sort of like spider webs that we may have woven and tangled ourselves up in relation to misunderstandings, lies, and that kind of thing. Or just, keeping your truth within. What I speak and feel creates my reality. That doesn't mean that you necessarily have to go around blabbing every thought that you have to everyone. Okay, there's actually like a balancing within the mind that can be going on at this time that allows, like setting the intent to know when to speak and when to listen, when to speak and when to hold back. Okay. And doing so in a way that helps create and shape your reality to that of what you desire, what your goals are, the reality that you want to be living in. But there is, I think, the message here to try to understand that the lies, if you are lying or you're surrounding yourself with people who are lying, like the lies are not helping. They're slowing things down. And there's this wave of, okay, it's safe to move forward now, it's time to move forward. So we don't want to be putting the brakes on like that and putting the car in reverse. We want to be moving forward. We want a certain level of honesty here. And then we have standing half-bound lotus. I am safe and secure. I have what I need. Safe and secure. I have what I need. So these are all affirmations that you can use, you can say, you can write, to help heal the blockages with the 3rd house and the 4th house that are showing up. Be persistent. Okay. And we have the love activation cards also. I want to get on the table. Peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. So many cards. There we go. Extend the view here a bit. Kindness. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. So here's another thing about Aquarian energy. It is the sign of humanitarianism. It's the sign in the house, the 11th house, sign that has to do with friendships, our connections with other people, groups that we belong to, the ways in which we're unique, and what we bring to the table, like our unique soul signature, our unique presence, our unique attributes, our unique personality, what we bring to the table, to the world, to share with others. So Kindness comes up. You are humanitarian, made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. I think this is a very powerful message coming through with the Aquarian new moon. Kindness goes far at this time. Thinking of others goes far. Looking at how you can serve not only yourself, but how you can serve and help others and uplift others. Okay, and with this fourth house blockage and this third house blockage, first of all, I feel like a lot of it is getting cleared up, and that's the theme. Like there's healing and clearing up and removal of the blockages and imbalances, a rebalancing going on with this new moon energy. But with it, okay, because we might still be in some resistance, might be a process that we're going through, or even just reflecting and looking at the recent past when these things were really more blocked up or more out of balance. I feel like, nurturing yourself, caring for yourself, putting yourself in a place where you're genuinely strong enough to come out of your shell and share with the world in a way that's truthful, in a way that's honest, in a way that's considerate of other people's feelings and practical. Is what's coming up. It's what's being called for, and it becomes a lot easier. Like the path to doing that is making the time to bring calmness to your mind, body, and soul, to nurture yourself, to give yourself that self-love and care, and give yourself everything you need in that shell to become strong enough, to become safe, to feel that way, to have your intuition tell you, okay, it's time, not an outside force, but your intuition tell you, okay, now I'm ready. Now I feel safe. Now my instincts tell me it's safe, and I'm going to poke my head out of my shell. I'm going to, proceed. We have evolution. You realize the obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. This is important, I think, in moving forward, because when you look at things that way, which is, it's the higher truth of it, when we look at things that way and we understand that, it doesn't hurt us as much. The wound doesn't stay open as long. The wound can start healing when we've been hurt. And we can integrate the lessons and the challenges and the pain, and we can shapeshift it into something that is more uplifting, that serves us better than sort of drowning in our pain or staying in cycles of mental and emotional self-abuse and abuse of others, because our energies, when we're talking down to ourselves, talking negatively to ourselves, when we're feeling like crap, when we're feeling defeated, that's the energy that we have available to give to the world, to give to other people as well. And I think there's a transformation going on, a healing, an evolution going on within us where we're like, no, I'm not going to let that keep me back anymore. I'm going to evolve. I'm going to integrate this stuff. I'm going to move forward with kindness for myself and others, with peacefulness for myself and others, with respect for myself and others, with self-love. And I'm going to be persistent, and I'm going to start accomplishing things. I'm going to overcome my challenges. I'm going to move forward into the new. So self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. Respect. You value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love. So this is, really 11th house. My spirit guide showed me when in Dogma, when she comes up and she touches their head and she's like, ting. Well, my guide showed me like somebody flicking a bell or something, making that ting noise. This is really essential with the 11th house energy. It's really key here. You value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love, because the 11th house has to do with humanitarianism, it has to do with people, it has to do with others, it has to do with each of our sort of our freak flags, how each of us is unique. Okay, so everybody has a unique perspective, everybody is a unique individual, and it's all purposeful, it's all important. Nobody is less than you or better than you. And the unique perspectives can actually help you, right? It can give you more information, Gemini, more data, more information, more knowledge. In using compassion and empathy, putting yourself in other people's shoes, listening to other people express their perspective, their opinions, where they're coming from. Yes, it gives you more information to go on. There's an exchange of respect there, having self-respect, having respect for others, allowing others to feel respected. You're apt to attract more respect to yourself from other people as well. Everybody wants to be appreciated, I think, and respected for who they are, rather than like picked on or bullied or put down for the ways that they are different. Okay, so that comes up. We have Gemini card here. Yeah, respect. We have support. I surround myself with supportive people who believe in my dreams. Gemini, it can be a social energy too. It's sometimes looked at as a butterfly or twins. It has to do with other people. It has to do with our acquaintances. It has to do with our extended family. So here we have the energy of like the mother and the immediate family and the home environment with Cancer. Gemini over here represents our extended family. It represents our brothers, our sisters, our uncles, our nieces, our nephews, our cousins, our in-laws, basically anything out of that direct DNA strand. That's like grandparents, parents, children. And it's short distance travel as well, just to put that out there. And it can be, like sort of light and airy conversations, intellectual connections with others. It's not necessarily going very deep. And sometimes that's what we need, and sometimes that's where we find our support. Surround myself with supportive people who believe in my dreams. All right. So I do feel like for some of you, there's this part of the theme having to do with going out and being a little bit more social and understanding that, when you're meeting new people, maybe friends are introducing you to their friends, people you don't know very well, you don't necessarily have to, divulge your whole history and, share your deepest emotions. But you can be respectful to them, you can be supportive, and allow respect and support to come through for you as well. We have practice. Every day I practice my ability to reach my desired financial goals. So yeah, with finances, practicing reaching your financial goals on a daily basis and reaffirming that you are doing that within yourself using the affirmation. But this is not limited to financial goals, okay? This could have to do with any goals that you have. We have no doubt. I will eventually achieve success because I don't allow myself to doubt. So this is, that faith again, removing doubts, coming out of this Cancer 4th house reversed energy where we sort of sit in isolation or solitude, trying to recuperate and stewing in our own emotions and thoughts and fears and looking at our doubts and what's in our subconscious and that kind of energy. We're coming out of it, embracing faith. I will eventually achieve success because I don't allow myself to doubt. We have persistence over here too. Okay. It's a great time for actively replacing negative thinking, negative emotions that you're leaving behind, leaving in the past with positive thinking. All right, I'm intending to hold an event in March. It's a continuation of the Gratitude Portal event. I'm going to go deeper into this. And I'm already starting to put some videos up on Etsy that may be assistive. So check out the Etsy store, the public Facebook group. Join that if you're not in it yet. And keep an eye on YouTube if you are interested in that. For sure, join the public Facebook group if you're not in there, because that is where I know for sure that I will be announcing the event. So I'm going to take a look at the tree cards and the fairy cards next. I thought I put 4 of these down though, and one's missing. Maybe I only used 3. Well, we can come back to that. So we have Wild Violet and Pedestal. And then we have these beautiful tree cards. Purpose is the key word with the monetary pine. And stable message is I grow tall and straight as I stretch ever upward toward the sky. My timber is used around the world, so I am planted more widely than any of my pine cousins. I signify strength with purpose, and I can help you to find your own purpose in life too. It is currently hard for you to concentrate on anything for long, making it difficult to achieve what you set out to do. Ask yourself why this is. Are you simply feeling restless and bored, or are you frightened to reach your full potential? Alright, so New Year's wasn't that long ago. This is actually, I think, the first new moon of the new year. And it's happening in futuristic Aquarius, 11th house energy. Right? We have that Gemini reverse, we have that Cancer reverse energy. Those things, the Cancer reversed energy, the Gemini reversed energy, those things speak of confusion, emotional and mental confusion, and distraction. Definitely distraction with that 3rd house reversed. So there's, for some, a blockage to being able to concentrate and focus on things. And the energy of Aquarius, right, the 11th house, futuristic energy, your future self, the new year energy, is talking about your full potential, your life purpose, your goals, your higher purpose stuff, coming out of those blockages and overcoming those challenges in order to make progress, in order to move into the future. All right. So, yeah, that's actually a really great question to write down and answer for yourself, truthfully, if you choose to do that. Then we have the Coast Redwood card. Its daily message is, some members of my family are the tallest trees on earth. They are also some of the oldest, having weathered many storms and dangers. Let me show you how to be resilient while remaining connected to both heaven and earth. Have the courage to be the person you know yourself to be. Do not be afraid to excel because you are worried about showing how exceptional you are. Do your very best in both trivial and important matters. So I like that because I was picking up on that energy and it just hadn't formulated into words yet, but the spirit is saying and bringing, into our conscious awareness here that the small things, the quote unquote mundane things, the trivial things in life, they're not always so trivial. Okay, they're important too. So handling things that seem mundane and trivial with by giving them your full attention, by being coming out of the confusion and focusing on them and giving them proper amount of effort too. It's like building blocks. Okay, it's important to do that with the small things, the quote unquote trivial or mundane things, as well as the quote unquote important things. It builds up your confidence, it shows progression. Some of these little things are actually like tiny blocks building a foundation for the bigger things, and you want that solid foundation. All right. So I really feel like that's an important sort of piece of food for thought. Hornbeam is the next one. Same suit, so hopefully only a couple pages away. Here we go. Strength is its keyword. And the Deva message is, I am one of the forest's strongest trees. I can help you to withstand the pressures and strains of life so that you grow from the experience and become more secure and confident. This is a good time for you to work on new ideas, especially ones relating to personal projects, and to cultivate your creative talents. These will lead to fresh opportunities, and your renewed enthusiasm will rekindle your passion for life. So there's the part of the theme, one of the really big parts of the theme here is actually overcoming things that have been obstacles, barriers in the past for you. Personal challenges, obstacles, barriers, overcoming them and moving into fresh energy, starting something new, starting a new cycle. Let's read the pedestal card. That's this one, this fairy here. Keyword is choice. It says, look at this card. This angelic being is bound round and round, yet her bindings are not secured. She can choose to unbind herself at any moment. Situations are not as they seem. If you have chosen this card today, understand that you must look deeper at things going on in your life. Are you seeing all the different sides of the situation? Perhaps you are feeling bound when it is your choice to simply decide to be free. We often bind ourselves with limited belief systems and outdated thinking patterns. What habits can you change in your thinking in order to release yourself from your bindings? Many situations are not black or white or good or bad. It's up to you to find the middle ground in your thinking. Find the place where you can sit and see both sides. Ask for clarity and to see all facets before making up your mind. Find your pedestal where you can see your truth and release all that does not fit your chosen reality. Choose wisely what you want in your life. All of the choices we make create a vibration that affects all other life in the universe. If one chooses wisely, it will be what is also best for others. You have much more control of your life and circumstances than you may realize. And there's a chant I'll read too. It says, I am a being with the gift of choice. I open to truth. I choose to bring into my life all the good that exists for me. I choose freedom. My life abounds with positive options. I choose wisely with my best interest in mind. So be it. Choose the other one today. Yeah, choice and conscious, aware choice is a theme too. choosing what's best for you, nourishing for you, and understanding that it comes with sort of like compound blessings, and that in doing that, you're also choosing what's best for humanity, what's best for other people. I'm not talking about like the ego, but I'm talking about like the soul, the soul. So let's take a look at the other one, which is Wild Violet. So another like part of the theme is choosing differently to get different results. Okay. And the element air is a theme here too, starting with your own mind and how you're thinking and reprogramming your thinking to update it to the new year, your new goals, the new energies, to update it to be in more high vibrational energy and, the way that you want it. Where's this card? What number is it? 59. Okay, so it looks like it's one of the last cards. There we go. Its keyword is romance. All right, so, this is around Valentine's Day. Let's see what it says. It must be time to perk up a current love. Sorry. It must be time to perk up a current love affair or to welcome a new one into your life. Think of all the romantic things you can do. We always hear about the fairy tale romance, but as fairies will tell you, it doesn't happen without a little effort. A relationship should be based on mutual respect and honesty and love. Small things go a long way in perking up a relationship. There's the small kiss on the cheek, just for nothing, or the hug at the door. Really listening to your partner is vital to any relationship. Get the basic building blocks under the relationship and then keep building. Even if you are not currently in a relationship with another person, you can treat yourself by creating a romantic space just for you within your home. Romance isn't just for some. It's about a nice tablecloth and flowers in a vase, soft music to relax by, or a nice glass of wine to drink before a warm fire. A candlelit bath is nice too. You are worth the effort. How can you put more romance into your life? And the chant goes, "O great goddess of light, bring romance into my life. Cast about me an attraction spell. Pull it from a wishing well. Make it strong and make it true. For this I send my gratitude to you. So be it. Read a romance novel today." Alright, so I really love this message coming up at the end to tie everything together and conclude it and wrap it up. Because, like I said, Valentine's Day is around this time too. And it put a certain clarity to the whole reading. Like it started wrapping things up as well. When it comes to romance and love and partnership and dating, okay, all of the cards are on the table to give you the advice they gave you, but to give you some additional advice in relation to that as well. So what's going on here is some of you, like the theme with this, part of the theme with this has to do with, yes, healing yourself, practicing self-love, and setting the tone and the stage and the like barometer for how to have a partner treat you or how to have others treat you. But there's also this energy of, okay, you want love in your life, you want a healthy relationship in your life, you want to continue having a healthy relationship in your life. Practice on yourself. Practice on others. Especially when there might be some confusion in your romantic life or in a relationship, partnership with somebody you're dating.
When there's confusion, when there's hurt, pain, when there's like clouded thinking, confusion, I'm getting a message from the guides about, okay, you have the power to overcome that. You have the power to rebalance yourself emotionally and mentally, and then bring it to the world. Practice on the rest of the world by giving out affection and love and respect and support and all of the things that you would like to get out of a romantic relationship, if that is one of your goals. Practice treating yourself that way, see how it feels. Practice treating other people that way, see how it feels. Obviously, I'm not talking about like being too sexual or intimate in inappropriate like situations with inappropriate contacts. But what I am talking about is you have this beautiful freedom and sort of like learning testing ground with the world, with humanity, where you can learn, and you're learning some things subconsciously. You don't have to worry about consciously understanding everything, but you are learning about other people, about the opposite sex and the same sex's boundaries, your friends, your acquaintances' boundaries, what people appreciate receiving from you energetically, like when you give, in what doses, and when it's too much for certain people. There's a lot of learning, and I actually feel like, yeah, doing the self-nurturing, the self-care, the self-love, and then going out into the world and, you know, connecting with your friends, connecting with different groups of people. Yeah, it can involve the workplace to an extent too, but just being social, just when you're going to the grocery store, giving somebody a compliment or saying excuse me, like the way that you're interacting on a very casual level in society with acquaintances, with strangers, with new friends, making connections, and nurturing the connections that you have, getting involved with humanitarian causes or doing things that are heart calling or soul callings for you. There's so much like learning and growth to be done about how to about how much energy to give in romantic connections, about when to give energy, when to hold back, about yourself, and therefore like how to conduct yourself, how to heal yourself, how to give yourself what you need, how to get what you need, where your boundaries need to be with romantic connections and all connections. So there's a deep learning about yourself and people going on here that's foundational and I think necessary or like assistive to romantic connections, partnerships, it doesn't matter whether it's, you know, crushes, romancing yourself, dating, being in a committed monogamous relationship, or marriage. Like it doesn't matter. It's all the same. It's all the same. It's all very healing, very learning. Um, Opportunity, very much a learning opportunity. Okay, releasing issues of codependency, like leaning too much on one person, is coming through with this new moon energy. Being more independent, being able to be more interdependent, bring healthier energy into your romantic partnerships. Past, but present and future. Okay, romantic connections. So really a lot of blessings on the table and potential and great stuff. So I'm going to do one more card from the Little Reminders deck. And I also want to draw attention to that silver card there, that color card, silver, talking about be persistent. Okay, so it is a process. I do feel like some like unlearning and reprogramming is going on in your life, and it's you gotta like continue over a period of time in order for it to really take hold. All right, so if you're trying something that doesn't work out right away, like what can you learn from that? It's about being persistent with your purpose, your life purpose, with the goals that are truly very important to you. This video is getting long. All right, one more card. And also, like gathering and seeking the resources and information that you need. I actually feel two more wanting to come out. Universe and focus. Where you place your focus is going to be important and key. Focusing in a way that's positive, focusing on positivity and optimism rather than negativity. It doesn't mean don't look at negativity when it's your truth. Something truly hurts you, truly like makes you feel a certain way, gives you doubts. Okay, look at them, but then overcome them. All right, that's the message. So, universe. The universe will show me the right path to take to reach my goal. And focus. I focus my logical mind to make smart, effective business decisions. Or life decisions. You could replace it with life decisions also. All right, so where you put your attention, your focus, and your energy is where energy flows to. All right, so if you're putting it in the negative stuff and the doubts and the fears and the what could go wrong, primarily, that's where it's going. If you're putting your focus and your attention on what could go right, on faith in God, source, creator, your higher self, the universe, to look after you and to guide you, and on all that could go right, that's where the energy's going. That's where the energy's flowing to. So there's that food for thought. That's going to conclude your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.